Boy, it's nice to see everyone here this evening. You are in for a real treat from both bands. It's always amazing to me. I've been doing this for years, and it's always amazing to me what kids can do. And I want this band to hear this. We went through some cool things last year. It's good to see you guys again too. So I don't get to see them at all. The first song that we're going to play for you is one of those songs that is extremely difficult. Now, it has nothing to do with pushing the right buttons. I had the opportunity to talk several times with Mr. Ray Kramer, who was the director of bands at IU. And he wrote this song with his college bands. And he said, you know, of all of the songs that we do, this one is probably the most difficult. And he went on to say, it's easy to push the right buttons. You can train a monkey to push the right buttons. But to feel the emotion, to realize the beauty of this piece of music is extremely difficult. And the challenge, no matter what level, never ends. Now, the other thing that I am so proud of these kids, you'll never hear this song on the radio. They've never heard of it before. It is not characteristic of what's popular today. As a matter of fact, it's the exact opposite. It is one of those songs that is just nothing but beauty. Shenandoah. Aren't supposed to like music like that. The next song that we're going to do for you is Herndon Exaltation. And it's a very exciting piece. It's a wonderful piece. It kind of starts off real fanfare-ish, and then it plays down into a real comfortable groove. And as the song progresses, it gets a little bit more exciting, and then it goes into a soft, calm section. And then it recapitulates, you'll have to look that word up, it recapitulates back to the beginning, and then it just goes into chaos, and then finally ends. And it's a great piece of music. Herndon Exaltation.
has some very great history to it. A couple months ago, when didn't have a whole lot of performance pressure or anything, turned to Schwarzenegger and said, you know, why don't we have the kids write their own music? Okay, being the free-spirited guy he is, sure, let's do it. So we had the kids get into groups, about 3 or 4, and they had about a week to kind of experiment with their instruments and come up with their own melody, write it out, transcribe it, the whole bit. And then Swartz took it upon himself to take it a step further, which is really cool. This is why he's such a great teacher. He actually filled out a grant and contacted Mr. Todd Phillips to see if he could arrange all of their compositions. Now, not every single melody was used, but Mr. Phillips was able to take a majority of the great melodies and compile them together and make an original composition off of their collection of melodies. Very, very cool thing. We ended up naming it Irish Dance, and the kids are really excited to debut this piece for you tonight. It's never been performed yet. And to top it all off, we have Mr. Phillips, the arranger, here with us tonight. He's actually been conducted. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a background with him. He actually taught here at Snowball before, from 1988 to 1992. He taught at Oakville for a while. He plays trumpet, and he's got a great history to him. He tours around Fort Wayne, and it's an honor to have him here tonight. Please welcome Mr. Todd Phillips.